audio issues that we're trying to fix. It's got to fix, as you can hear. Why didn't my buddy Matt? We're gonna do a show together tonight on March 24th, so I'm not gonna be very long tonight. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. But so March 24th, 2020, in the midst of having this sort of coronavirus, which is spreading like wildfire, as they say. But, you know, let me see if I can get them again. I haven't used this in a while. Maybe he'll come on. I don't know. We're trying them live. Anyways, in the midst of the coronavirus, you know, and everybody is sort of in a rush panic, you know. I don't know, he may not be ready. So I'm just sort of going through a little bit of different, you know, song choices, letting it roll out tonight, because we're kind of quarantined from the show. You know, Mark the bartender had to quarantine his bar. Jazz had to quarantine as well. We had to quarantine. So we're here in the bunker, just kind of enjoying a Tuesday night. So yeah, so nothing really much going on. We just sort of, the biggest thing in the news is the coronavirus, and everybody's been talking about on the radio and, you know, on all over social media. You know, they even have PSAs for it, which is fine. You know, people should be aware of it. I've had topics with people, you know, doing the same thing, and, you know, they call it a pandemic, you know, which is, it is what it is. I mean, I think it's sort of past us, the brunt of the wave, but, you know, I'm no doctor, I'm no professional. So coronavirus, they usually have like a report every night with the president, and, you know, that's pretty much every night you see that. Everything you put on with the news, coronavirus this, coronavirus that. But, you know, it's an issue. And there was somebody else that sort of was saying that if we would have been able to go to China and did some testing over there, we could have had a headshot with this, and, you know, kind of caught this before it came over. It came up some, you know, with some good viruses, or I mean antiviruses, you know. But I don't know. It seems like there's less and less people driving on the road. You know, keep your social distance with this thing. Coronavirus. Who would have thought that we'd have had something like this going on in our time? Interesting. So we're all quarantining ourselves. I'm in the bunker, deep, 35, 40 feet down below, protecting what's on the outside, on the inside, down below. So different things that go on, like something like this, it's like everything that you see is all just that. You know, coronavirus this, which we've talked about. And I had some stories prepped, but my main computer just really can't get into right now, so I'm trying to scramble to talk about things. You can also call the show. Our phone line is 813-419-3602. Take you live if everybody's listening to the show. We seem to get more listeners after the show, which is great. But we're trying to work on getting listeners during the show. So let's see what happens. So 813-419-3602. You can call in the show live. We'll talk to you on the phone. Tell me what you think of the show. As we sort of, listen to some background music. Well, we can skip this one. This is sort of like a really sad one. Let's try this one. Now, this one, Far Away, featuring Freeman. We play this a lot. I met this gentleman at the old studio that I used to work at, and he was sort of and that's where I met him, because I was trying to think if he was on the USF show or not. I don't think he was, but yeah, I met these guys. It was another person that was with them, I think, as well. Because I think they did the background track. She did the background track of her. I can't remember her name. But real nice gentleman on that one. Loved his music. We play it a lot because it's very smooth. And the crossover between the background vocals and what happens with the main vocals is very smooth and very just kind of makes you chill out. So thank you so much from this. Oh, wow, that was deep. 2SC featuring Far Away. Sorry about that. That was very rude to do that on the radio. And also too, like with SoFlo, we play a lot of SoFlo. Which is this one right here. Let me see if I can pot him down. Go this one. These guys are pretty good too. I've met them quite a few times. One in concert that I did a stage managing for. But these guys are a great group of guys. I think at the time that I've known them, they've probably gone through one drummer, I want to say. SoFlo. These guys are really cool. I want to see if they can get on the radio and talk with us and, just kind of shoot the shit. SoFlo. Great group of guys. They do a lot of tours. Did private events as well. So thank you guys. So we're just kind of like chilling out, I'm not going to do a long show, just sort of, probably till like 11 o'clock. And then call it a night because it gets late. So, but I wanted to put something on and wanted you guys to enjoy it, whatever it is, because we're trying to do different things at different locations. I know with the pool company with Charlie and Michael that we work for, the Olympus Pools, we're in talks of doing sort of like a meet and greet type of thing, like opening up one of their stores. So that's coming up as well with Michael and Charlie. They want to work it out with their boss and see, but that was the plan before this whole thing, and then once this whole thing got going, things took a turn for the worst and stuff like that. So like I am, just be thankful that if you have a job, that you have a job. So that's what I'm thankful for, having a job. But yeah, so once we get beyond this, I think, hopefully things get back to normal, stabilizing. They're projecting, I think, 15 days more on this whole thing. And, that's the whole thing. This thing has been in the news every time you turn on the news, your TV or whatever, this has been on the news. I took a drive on Sunday. Chewy Rocks and I took a drive, and we went to like Picnic Island over here in South Tampa. We went to which I was closed, but there's people all over the boats and all over the beach, little dog beach over there, which I thought it was cool. I was like, man, that's awesome. We're getting out. We're getting over this whole thing, and enjoying life. And then we go to what is it? What's that fishing thing over there? Over on the other side of the. Man, I can't. There's a restaurant over there too that's really good too. Anyways, we went over there too, and then just head down Bayshore. And there's all sort of people, doing their thing, and just sort of, walking down Bayshore and stuff. So, but so yeah, I don't know. Coronavirus. All right, well, I'm going to play some more music and then see if I can take a little break, then come back and talk a little bit more. Be back in a minute. Bull and the Bartender Show. Bulls Radio Lounge. Don't go away. It'll be a really quick break. Stay there.
And everybody whine, but I want to slow wine with you. Never been to the island, I wanna take flight with you, You know I love the island, so I had to try it. I'm thinking of the day when I could finally buy it. It being whatever you point to. Walk in the store like, baby, it's all you. You the type to be like, nah, baby, I'm cool. Let's find a couple kids and put them all to school. And I'm just like, cool, but what about the shoes? You look at me and smile like, baby, that's all you. The stakes high, you know we playing for keeps. I know it gets rough when it's been a couple weeks. FaceTime in the lab, FaceTime in the road. Thank God for Steve Jobs, but FaceTime getting old. But you don't want me home cause you know the mission. You just be praying that I can keep the vision. I just be praying that I can have you with me. Late nights trying to make this prayers realistic. Faith without works and a thing, baby. I keep that in mind when I dream, baby. You my kickstand, I'm trying to lean, baby. Me without you and a thing, baby. And I hope I'm right. It's that song that I hope you like. It's that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. It's that song that I hope you like. It's that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. Everybody dancing, but I just wanna dance with you. And everybody moving, but I just wanna move with you. And everybody whine, but I wanna slow wine with you. Never been to the island, I wanna take flight with you, with you. With you, with you. With you. With you. Ain't worry about them, cause it's all about you. It's all about you. Ain't worry about them, cause it's all about you. With you, with you. With you. Everybody dancing, but I just wanna dance with you. Look. And everybody moving, but I just wanna move with you. And everybody whine, but I wanna slow wine with you. Never been to the island, I wanna take flight with you, with you. Baby, I love your way every day, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day.
Bull and the Bartender Show. Bulls Radio Lounge. I'm always trying new music, and hopefully I'll get flagged for this. We're going live from the bunker, 35 feet below the surface of the earth, in the midst of the coronavirus. So we're trying out new music. Hopefully it won't get flagged. If it does, I do apologize. And I don't think I think there's something wrong with the transmitter, because I don't think we're transmitting to our Facebook. Yeah, I see it's still down. Well, anyways, if you want to go on our Facebook, it'll be up there later. Bulls Space Radio Lounge, all one, those two one words on Facebook. YouTube as well, Bulls Radio Lounge, youtube.com. And then Twitch is Bulls Radio Lounge, all one word. So Mark the Bartender is quarantining himself with the bar. He's getting all that scrubbed down. So is Jazz. So we're doing a little bit of show. Gotta wrap it up here soon. You know, like I said, I wasn't just trying to get everything going, and when you're 35 feet on the ground, it's tough. It's tough. But thanks to the crew for their support, the background support, we have this fabulous show to produce 35 feet from the bunker underground. So, like I said, I'm trying out new songs. I do want to thank a lot of the guests that we've had on. I just played a couple things from the other song that we did for them. They've always been a great fans of the show. So, but yeah, thank you for being on the shows, even the new ones, new guests that we have. We're having them every day. So you can also call the show at 813-419-3602. Try those out. A new phone number to try out for the show to call in live. The thing is, Matt and I were talking, and I don't know if Matt sort of got busy or or whatnot. He probably got busy, so I mean he's a busy guy. So we were gonna have him live on here, but I'm trying to see if you good, my friend. Yeah. So, because I didn't know what's going on, I'm going solo, which I don't mind. I can do solo. I'm good with it, but it's just hard to, I like that sort of back and forth, not just sort of talking to myself type of thing. I like that chiming in, but, it's funny, like Fox 13, they're doing reports from their houses and balconies and, stuff like that. But I'm looking at Fox 13's website, and it's just all nothing but coronavirus this, coronavirus that. That's all it is. It's insane. That this is sort of our time to do that. But other than that, I mean, there's not much want to talk about anything, because this has taken up so much of our time and our space and our media. Everything is coronavirus. So I do want to speak on since sometimes we'll talk about it on the show, but I don't mind talking about it too much. Busch Gardens is coming out with a new roller coaster. It's like a hybrid roller coaster of metal and steel. I think Universal is coming out with another type of. I want to say they want to do Legoland. No, not Legoland. Nintendo Land. That's what it was. Nintendo Land. And they're coming out with what's the other one? Trying to think of what, because a lot of these little YouTube people, they'll put up all this stuff about different coasters, and which is great because it kind of updates you on what's coming up and what's going on, and stuff like that. So that's really cool that they do that. It helps out for people who can't make it out there and to these different parks. So we're broadcasting live from the bunker, 35 feet under the earth. Trying to hold it together, trying to do a pretty good job. But Busch Gardens coming on the new coaster. I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. See, I wasn't prepared to do the solo. So I'm trying to, bounce back and try to get this thing going pretty good, but Busch Gardens is coming up with a new one, and then Universal, I think, has got a couple new ones. I don't think the one Orlando has. I think it's just the one. I think the big one is the Jurassic Park, because I think a lot of people are saying the Jurassic Park, they're trying to put the dinosaur back. The one that's supposed to the one was in the third one, I think. They're trying to put it back in there. To go fight the regular Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then then you've got some say that the dinosaurs themselves, right, are not holding up to the water or something like that. That's what I've been hearing too. But Iron Gwazi is the one that is coming out for people to ride. It's like the half roller coaster, half steel, or half wood, half steel roller coaster. Oh, that was different. Sorry about that. Man, I think it's that. Hold on. All right. Yeah, no hum, no. All right. So yeah, this is the half wood, half steel coaster. I'm going to get off sidetracked. That's coming out here soon for people to ride on, if it's not already opened. I don't think it's already open. But and then I think it's Universal. They're, like I said, their big issue is their Jurassic Park has closed down. Trying to type in the Universal Studios. Why is that typing? I'm sorry, this is very unprofessional. So, so Jurassic Park was closed down. That because they're, like I said, they're doing the dinosaur thing, and I always liked it with the car. I rode the ride in 2008, and when I went to LA, and I loved the car coming down. That comes over the concrete wall. That was a great effect. The splashdown is the same for that ride, and the little raptors come out from the side, and as you're going up. When you're going up, you actually think you're going to get a little bit higher into it, but it's not, and it cuts away. That was a great effect on the scenic department. Thank you. But no, they're going to close it off. They're doing some sort of repairs. A lot of people were saying that it's for the dinosaur. But I think SeaWorld's got another one coming out as well. And they're trying to get really quick, and they're trying to get them all done. That way they can be the first to compete against them. So, with Iron Gwazi, that used to be a haunted house back in the day. And it was a very unique underbelly of a station. A lot of different issues with it, like spiders and all kinds of different crawly little things going around there. And I've been on the track setting up lights and stuff like that, which is really cool. Good fond memory of that. So it's a great track when it was Gwazi, a little rough. I wouldn't sit in the back. That's for sure. Give you a headache. Hawk does the same. Hawk is a good ride. I like Hawk, but I'm not. Hawk is just a tad rough at Universal. I know I switch gears fast, but I don't know. Rides are good. I love theme park rides. Always have. Sort of been a passion. Call me a Universal Studios nerd if you want. That's fine. I enjoy it. I enjoy the rides. I enjoy when you look at Fast and Furious, that's probably like air conditioning to me. But when you look at like Jimmy Fallon, it's like, ugh, just definitely air conditioning. They put that in there for Twister, or over Twister, which I should have thought Twister should have stayed there. But from what I hear on the inside sources is that Twister was a lot to run. It will, per show. We're looking at probably in the probably like 5 to 6K range, if not lower, somewhere in there. That's what they would tell me. So, but Twister was a great show. Love Twister. Always was a big fan of Twister. Way back then it was Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was a good show too. But I always loved Universal. I used to have Disney passes. Disney was great. A little, too expensive for my taste, to be honest with you. Oh, look, that's a great souvenir. Ooh, I want to put that thing back. Just too much. $20 for a piece of ice. Just kidding. It's $15. But Disney is good. Disney's good theming, good props, good sets. But just the prices are just, oh man, you don't get any discounts. And if you do, it's very select. I don't know. I just wasn't. I liked it to go to the theme parks, but I didn't like it because the how much you didn't get all your discounts. I mean, I've stayed in the hotels before. Quite a few of them, and I enjoy the hotels. They were nice theming, great entertainment. Stayed in the Nickelodeon hotel one time. But then they're just so expensive. Really expensive. Universal has... I haven't stayed in any of their hotels yet. But they have some... I've walked around Universal hotels before. And they're really cool. Really, the great theming is great. Like the Italian one where it's like looks like a little flotilla of little boats as an Italian dockside. That's what it looked like. So yeah, but Universal comes out with some really good rides. I just don't know what happened with Jimmy Fallon and Fast and Furious. Like Fast and Furious was good. 1, 2, well, not 2. That was his brother. I think Paul Walker's brother. But that was good. But other than that, I mean, it's like, come on, this is just, and they came out with the one with The Rock and the other guy. Can't think of his name. They're playing the Jason Statham. That's his name. So they're doing that one. I can't remember what the name of it is, but but yeah. So they're doing that one, and then I think they're coming out with another one. And now they've got The Ride, which is, if you're a person or the actor, that'd be great, because now you've got something that you can say that was an icon to the film that you worked on. But and that's what you look back on and go, you kind of pat your back on that one. So that's why I kind of pat my back with, the support team with the channel. Like Chewy Rocks, she supports the channel as well. Thank you for that one. Very proud. And that's what you do with, when you're an actor and you see a ride come on, you sort of pat yourself on the back. That's sort of an accomplishment. Because that's going to be there for a long time. I can guarantee you that. Because I don't know what the ratings are. But yeah. So there you go. The ins and outs of Universal. I'm going to get going. I got to get stuff done tomorrow. A lot of work to do. So thank you for joining the show. The one viewer that we've had. Whoever you are. Thank you. Oh, it's Bad Papa Smurf. Man, thank you. He writes in, what's up tonight, gents? Well, it's only me tonight. Last row was always the best. Yeah, I agree with that one. But it's still, man, that was the best, but it sort of gets you like, really bad headache. Yeah, on Gwazi. So, but yeah, man, thank you, Bad Papa Smurf. I appreciate it for chiming in. Always a good guy. Known the man for a while. Followed the show for a long time. Mark the Bartender will be back. Jazz will be back. I'll be back next Tuesday. Hopefully. If not, I'll be doing one for the bunker again. So 35 feet below ground. It's a lot of stairs. So join us next week. We'll try to be on as well. And then we'll have the full crew. Hopefully. If not, I'll do a little bit more qualified prep and get everything, because I had everything ready, then stuff started shutting down, so I had to fix it. So thank you. I appreciate it for listening. Bull and the Bartender Show. Bull's Radio Lounge. We'll see you next week. Also, be safe. Watch out. Do your social distancing. And, make sure you wash your hands. Practice good hygiene. Everybody should know that. Wash your hands. All right, we'll see you next Tuesday. Now listen, there's going to be a lot more shows coming up. I'm going to try to post some other things going on. How we keep this thing going. Might do another show. Just want to let you guys know that. So, just be prepared. I'll try to keep up. Try to do some remote things. Get more stuff on here in this crazy times. Bull and the Bartender Show. We'll definitely see you next Tuesday. If not, check out the channel. YouTube.com. See you later. Be careful. Be safe.